So today we're going to look at a movie that we've never seen before and try to guess the plot of the movie and then watch it and see how accurate we were. So when we're doing this, we're allowed to look at the cast of the movie. You're allowed to look at the director. You're allowed to look at any of the details about the movie, like what the budget was and how much money it made and anything like that. Mm-hmm. Not able to read any reviews of the movie. You also can't look at any plot summaries. So Hellraiser came out in 1987.
It was the first one.
And I've never seen it.
50 movies after that.
50 movies. Wow.
So what do you know about the movie?
I know there's a guy with white, he's got a white face, okay? And he's got cuts in his face, right? Like a big old, game of tic-tac-toe all over his face.
It's something.
And then there's little nails nailed into his face.
He's got nails on his head, yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's what I know about him.
That's it? That's all you know?
That's the Hellraiser.
That's what I know about him as well. I do know his name's Pinhead.
Okay.
I don't know if they call him that.
Why not Nailhead, though? Because they're bigger than pins.
It's nails.
The Nailhead.
It's Nailhead.
Nailhead.
I do know there's something with a box.
Okay, there's a box.
There's a box that he holds, and it's a toy.
Okay. So it's a box toy.
It's a box toy, and that's all I know.
All right.
No, that's not all I know. I know he's trying to get I think he's trying to get the box back from somebody.
Okay, so somebody took his box.
Somebody took his box. Somebody took his toy. Yeah. Okay. He's got some minions. He looks,
of course.
So the guy that plays him looks exactly.
His mascara game is on fucking point.
He looks exactly like him. He's got some. He's got some good makeup going on.
All right, so let's guess the plot of this movie here and see how accurate we are.
Okay.
All right, so the movie starts off with a little kid. All right, he's 8 years old. His name's Danny. All right. All right.
That's that one movie with Jack Nicholson in it.
His
name's Danny.
It's the same kid, all right? It's the same actor.
It's the same
Don't quote me on this, but it's the same kid. Danny from The Shining.
It's The Shining. That's right, it's The Shining.
Danny from The Shining is in the movie, okay?
Yeah.
He's with his friends, okay? I want to say there's like 6 other kids, okay? And all 7 of them are playing in a park, okay? It's real serene. Nothing bad in the world could ever possibly go wrong, okay? And then they're playing basketball for some reason, okay? So Danny and his friends are playing basketball. And one of Danny's friends, decides to try to block his shot that he's doing when he's playing his basketball here. He just goes, blah, and just smacks that ball the fuck out of it.
And the kid's just devastated.
The kid's devastated, but the ball also goes flying over the fence of the park, okay?
Oh, there we go. Right? This is a goosebumps.
And so Danny goes, don't worry, guys, I'll get it. And...
This is a Goosebumps plot.
And Danny climbs over the fence looking for the ball, and all of a sudden, there's a shitload of trees beyond this fence. All right, he thought it was just a couple bushes. It's like a dense forest.
He lives in the country.
It's like the rainforest all of a sudden. Okay, and he's looking. Where's the basketball? And it gets all dark and stuff, and then he trips. Okay, and he falls on his face. He's like, "What was that?"
Is this kid drunk?
Yeah.
As well.
Danny likes to party a little bit. And anyway, so he looks down, okay, and he's like, what did I just trip over? And it's a box, all right? What's in the box? He looks at it. He looks at the box, and he picks it up, and, there's a little bit of light there. He's able to look at it, and it's a toy. It's a toy box, all right? And I want to say it's got an inscription on it that says, don't goof with this toy. Don't goof with this toy is what it says on the toy. And he goes, well, and he puts it in his pocket because he's got those big 90s pants with the huge pockets.
How do we know this kid can read? He sounds little.
He can read.
Okay.
Yeah, he can. It's great education back then.
True.
So anyway, he puts the toy box in his pocket, and he gives up looking for the basketball, and he tries to make it, back to his friends, all right? And then he's all like, all right, guys, I'm going home. Bye.
Can I sidebar?
Yeah.
And piggyback on that?
Yeah.
All right, so he's going back to his friends. He goes back to his friends, and they're not there.
His friends aren't there?
They're not there.
Oh my goodness, he's all alone?
He's all alone. It's like Stranger Things style.
I like it.
The upside down world. And you haven't even watched Stranger Things with me, have you?
He's in the upside down world all of a sudden.
He's in a world where there's nobody.
Okay.
But Danny.
Nobody
it's
but
scary,
Danny.
But like
it's like a preview into the power of the box.
Yeah, maybe. That's all I got. All right, go ahead.
That's all you got?
That's all I got, yeah.
All right, so anyway, he goes home, and he takes the box out of his pocket, and he sets it on his dresser drawer. And he's like,
next to the fish tank.
Next to the fish tank, right. And he's like, good night. And his mom opens the door, and it's like...
No, he's got fish.
And just checks on him, and it's like, good night, Danny. And shuts the door, okay?
Danny, huh? Mm-hmm. What about Eric?
What about him?
Can his name be Eric?
No, it's
Eric
too...
Jr.? How about Junior?
It's far too late to change that now at this point. All right.
I wonder if there is a kid in this movie. I'm so excited to find out.
So anyway,
there's probably no kids in this movie.
All right, so
in these movies at all.
So the next day he wakes up and what happens?
He's dead. He wakes up dead.
Danny wakes up dead.
He just wakes up dead.
This movie's getting real sad real fast.
Because the guy is like, you took my box.
All right.
First of all, why did he misplace his box? That's what I want to find out. I know he did.
Who misplaced the box? Pinhead?
The Pinhead guy.
Okay.
Nailhead. I know he misplaced the box, but why are you so irresponsible with your belongings? Okay. You're like 1,000 years old, probably.
I that might be true. I'm not 100% sure how.
He's a demon. He's probably old as shit.
All right.
So that's what I'm thinking. Like, why did he misplace his box?
Yeah. Regardless, Danny found the box, and he's got the box, right?
Or he did it on purpose. He's like, I want...
Oh, yeah, he just fucks with people.
There's the box.
He just fucks with people, right?
I want someone to find it so I can kill him.
All right,
for taking my shit. Yeah.
All right, so next, Danny wakes up, and he's all like, oh.
He wakes up dead. His fish is dead.
His fish is dead. And he's like, Mom, my fish is dead. And she goes,
okay, let's flush it.
Did you feed him? And then she flushes him down the toilet.
Let's go flush it. And they flush it.
And they flush the fish.
Here's a fish.
That's a fish right there. They flushed that specific fish.
They flush him.
All right. So anyway, he goes, oh, that's super sad or whatever, but I've got school because it's
I gotta go to school anyways. Yeah.
And so he takes the box, the toy box, and he puts it in his pocket again, right? Because I'm guessing this thing's about the size of a Rubik's cube.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Like a Rubik's cube.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
All right.
A kid could hold it. Thank you.
So he goes into school, right? Mm-hmm. And he sees one of his friends on the school bus when the school bus goes to pick him up, and he goes, "Hey man, where'd you go last night? We were looking for you.
And he's like,
couldn't find you.
Man, I couldn't find you guys. Y'all took off." And they're like, "Nah,
you
man.
You guys left me, not the other way around."
And they're like, "Nah, man. We were there the whole time. We waited till dark. You never showed." And Danny's like, "What?"
And instead of figuring out what actually happened, he quickly moves on to the next subject.
He moves on.
We never speak of this ever again.
He's like, okay.
Okay. And he pulls out the toy cube from his pocket and he goes...
He pulls out his Nintendo.
Who?
His Game Boy.
Danny?
Yeah, of course.
We didn't say that he had a Game Boy before.
Of course he does. It's like the 80s. Of course he has a Game Boy.
Well, okay, does he pull out the Game Boy first or the toy box?
He pulls out the Game Boy and doesn't tell them about the box.
Oh, okay. When's he going to tell them about the box?
He's not.
What do you mean he's not going to?
Because his parents are getting a divorce and this is the only secret that he has.
What? Okay. All right.
He needs this.
All right, so Danny is traumatized by the upcoming divorce of his parents.
And that's why he found the box, because children that are in trauma are more susceptible to demons. Did you know that? Not even children, people. If you have trauma in your life, stress, anxiety, depression, you're more susceptible to demons. Danny's parents are divorcing.
They're demons?
They're not demons.
They're not demons?
They're not demons.
His parents are not demons?
They're not demons.
Okay.
They're divorcing.
All right.
And he's stressed.
Yeah.
He can feel the stress of his parents. It's coming on him. He's not really sure what's going on. but the demons know what's going on, and they can find him. They can sense him. It's true.
So when he has the thing in his pocket, he's got like a connection to the demons in a way.
He had a connection before he even found it.
Wow. So this is like Jumanji in a way. You remember like how the remember how Jumanji the game finds people that Jumanji wants to bring to the Jumanji jungle world?
Oh, that's right. It did find. It found the kids that it knew would play the game.
Right.
But this is the dark side of Jumanji.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, wow.
You like that?
I do like this. So this is actually getting real. This is getting real exciting.
Yeah, I consulted Dr. Grande before we started this video.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, so he's on the bus and he's all like, "That's so crazy. I was there the whole time. Anyway, what are you doing?" Mm-hmm. And so they talk about Game Boys or something like that on the bus, and then he gets into school and
he's like, "Hey, look at my new game." We're like, "Cool, man."
So he gets into school and, before the first bell rings, he sees the girl that he has a crush on in the hall. And she's like talking to his, this like big jock guy named Dylan. And he's all like, "Oh, this sucks. I wish that she talked to me.
Catherine's boyfriend.
I wish that she talked to me instead of that motherfucker Dylan."
You gotta be a tough guy.
And then he like grabs the toy box in his pocket and he goes,
I wish I may.
"I wish that Dylan would just disappear.
I wish Dylan would just fucking die."
No, he's not that rude. He just wants Dylan to disappear. All right? And then he goes, about his day, right? And
oh my god, Dylan dies, don't he?
I mean, Dylan's fucking already dead.
He's already dead.
Dylan is fucked.
I think this pinhead guy has a soft spot for Dylan. He's like, "All right, this is a troubled guy. You know what? I can hear his thoughts. He doesn't like this Dylan guy. Let's go fuck his shit up."
Fuck Dylan up?
No. Yeah, fuck Dylan up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not Danny.
Not Danny.
Is it too many D names already?
Too many D names.
Too many D names? Okay.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, he rubs the toy box in his pocket and he goes, "I wish that Dylan would just disappear." And then he goes about his day and goes into his first class. Arden? Okay, we can't change any names. Once a name has been said, the name can't ever change. Just so you know.
Fine.
We can't ever
Name him
change
Paul.
the name. No, that's another name change. We're not doing any name changes at this point.
Fine.
That's just the way it's got to be. So he's in his school, and he's like, "This is terrible. This is so lame." And his teacher's talking about trigonometry or geometry or something like that, or shapes.
Grade or something.
He's in a very advanced.
He's in history class.
He's in a very advanced school.
He's in history class.
He's in history class.
Yeah, they're always in history class.
Well, anyway,
We're talking about the Civil War.
So he's just sitting there and he's bored and he's got his hand in his head and he's like daydreaming. And he's thinking about all the things that he wants to do when he gets home. And then all of a sudden he hears like a kerfluffle and he hears like some yelling and a whole bunch of people like running in the hallway. And then his teacher gets distracted and like looks out the door and it's like, what's going on out here? And then all the kids like rush up and go out there and there's like a big crowd around the bathroom and everybody's like, "What's going on in here?" And everybody's like, "Let's call an ambulance. Call an ambulance.
Call an ambulance.
Call 911." And then everybody, makes way for them to like clear out and make a path for Dylan.
Give him some room to breathe!
Because Dylan is unconscious on the ground and he's not moving and he's not breathing and I guess he like collapsed in the bathroom. And so like then the paramedics show up.
Dylan has asthma.
That's what it is. Dylan just has asthma.
Dylan has asthma.
Dylan's got asthma.
He didn't bring his inhaler that day.
It's just a weird coincidence. And so the stretcher shows up and an ambulance shows up and they rush him out of there and everybody's like, "Oh my god, this is so crazy." And then like the girl he's got a crush on is all like, "Wee, I'm sad." And
then she runs to Danny. Oh.
No. That's too convenient. I'm pretty sure that's not how it goes. But maybe it is. I just feel like that's too much of an immediate satisfaction for him.
Can I have some?
This?
Well, that's definitely how it goes. She's sad that her boyfriend is dying and passed out.
Yeah.
And so, of course, he sneaks up next to his crush. He's already there.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh no, Dylan, Dylan.
Okay, so anyway, this happens, okay? Mm-hmm. And so he goes home, right? And this time, instead of taking the bus home, because, like, there's so many people, like, hanging around and stuff, he decides to walk home.
Which is, like, 2 blocks away. Convenient.
And what does he pass when he's walking home from school that day?
A graveyard.
No.
A morgue.
Better.
What?
A creepy magic shop that just opened that he's never seen before.
Oh my god! This is a goosebumps!
I know. Leave me alone.
No. This is Are You Afraid of the Dark?
I may have borrowed some source material, but not consciously. Subconsciously, I borrowed this source material. And so it's a magic. It's like like where you see the Zoltar machine and it's all spooky.
This is Are You Afraid of the Dark? Yeah.
And there's like skulls all over the place and stuff. And so he decides to like come in there, and it's got like one of those bells that it hits when you open the door, right?
But hold on.
Yeah.
Is the shopkeep a creepy old bald guy?
No, he can't see the shopkeep.
Or, okay, is it a gypsy witchy woman? Go.
Well, he walks around and he's looking at stuff, and he's looking at creepy stuff like, stuffed spiders and stuff like that, and like, all kinds of spooky like magic things, right? Mm-hmm. And he's like, hello.
We don't take cash here. We only take souls.
And he's like wandering around, and then he's like doing this kind of thing, and he just bumps backwards into someone and turns around, and he's like, what?
And it's a mannequin.
No.
Oh.
It's a guy standing perfectly still. And he goes,
it's Lurch.
hello, young man. Interested in the world of magic? In that kind of voice. I want to say that he sounds like that.
Oh my god. And then he's like, totally, man. I got this box that I found. And then the guy's like, no. Get out. Get out.
Oh, no.
You get out right now.
He's aware of what it is, and he's real spooked out.
And he won't tell the kids shit.
And so the kid starts walking towards the door, and he goes, wait. Come here. Bring that thing over here.
They never tell him to come back.
No, this guy does.
This guy does.
This guy does, yeah.
He pulls out a big book, doesn't he?
And he goes, you know what this is that you got here?
What is this guy, Donnie from Geno's?
Now he is.
I really hope you never watch this video.
His name's Donnie the Magician. Donnie.
He's from Italy.
Donnie the Magic Man.
Donnie the Magic
Man. And so anyway,
Magic Man.
Donnie takes the toy box and looks at it, and he's all like manipulating it and touching it and looking at it and reading the inscription.
He goes, right?
You know what you got here? And he goes, no.
Why does he have to talk like this?
It just does. He just does.
All right, okay.
He goes, no, I have no clue what I've got here.
Okay.
He goes, this is a gateway to another dimension right here. This makes all your wildest dreams and all your darkest fantasies come true, but at a very steep cost.
Everything comes with a price, dearie.
Have you made any wishes recently with this toy box? And he goes,
Danny's like, oh shit.
And he goes,
Dylan.
Well, I've got bad news for you. Every time that you make a wish with this item right here, it
he had it coming.
Opens a gateway to hell.
When a Cenobite comes out and does your bidding.
not that quick.
Not that quick?
He doesn't know. He can't tell him all that in the thing, can he?
No, he doesn't tell him. But like that's the thing. A Cenobite comes out and does your bidding.
Oh, definitely.
Which we learned a Cenobite is just a demon assistant.
Demon assistant.
Demon assistant.
The guy,
I'm a demon assistant.
So the guy tells him, what he's got, right, in the magic shop, and then he goes, you wanna keep it, or you want me to take it off your hands for you? And so Danny's all like, no, I'll keep it.
I'll give you $50, kid.
No, I'll keep it.
100. Final offer.
No, I'll keep it.
And then Danny runs out.
With the thing.
Yeah, because the guy's harassing him. The guy really wants the box.
So he says, no, I won't give you my box, and he leaves.
He wants to sell it to Satan, because Satan's been calling him up. He's like, hey, man, did you get a box in lately? He's like, no, man, no, I hadn't got a box in, but I'll keep looking for you. Okay, man? I'll call you when one comes through. I'm going to look on eBay. If one comes in, I'll call you. For Satan.
So he keeps walking home, right? Okay.
You didn't like that?
I liked it.
All right, thanks.
I liked it.
Thanks. Appreciate you.
So he keeps walking home. And
okay.
You want to take it from here?
No. Go ahead.
No,
nope. I got nothing.
You got nothing?
I got nothing, man. You're way past me in the plot. That's all I got.
That's all you got?
That's all I got, man.
That's it?
All right, we should watch it.
No, there's more.
All 10 of them.
So he leaves the magic shop, right, with the magic toy box in his pocket, and walks home, walks into his neighborhood, right? And
is his mom at home?
He's thinking, right? And then he walks into his house, and he's all like...
And there's a moving van out front.
Mom! Hey, Mom! And she's, like, not there, and he wanders around. He's like, hey, Mom! Hey, Mom! And she's just not there. Well, she might be taking a nap, yeah, but for all intents and purposes, she's not there, right?
For all what?
All intents and purposes, she's not there, right? Yeah. And so he's like, "Where's my mom?" And so he decides to like go into his room, but like his room isn't his room when he walks through the door. Oh. It's like someone else's room. And then like he like turns around.
Is it his room in hell?
Maybe. And it's like a big room. It's like a big fancy like gigantic room, right? And he's all like, "Where'd my door go, man?" And then he turns around again, and he's like, in the middle of like an enormously huge room. And then he just like, looks out at like this huge room, and then he hears a voice, and he's like, "Hey, Danny." And he turns around, and he's like, "Whoa!" And it's Pinhead, and he's just like standing there in the room, and he's like, "How's it going?"
He's just chill.
He's just chilling. He's just standing there.
Does he have his crew with him?
No, he's just by himself. Always by himself at the beginning. And he's like,
It's like a mob boss.
Who are you? And he's like, I'm the prince of hell. I'm the grand maker of dreams. I'm a Cenobite, baby. And he's like, a Cenobite? And he's like, yeah.
Cenobite or Cenobite?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't freaking know.
Well, why you gotta change the pronunciation?
I never knew what it was to begin with.
Then why don't you say it the way I said it?
I'm saying it the way the Pinhead told me that it's called.
You didn't talk to Pinhead.
In this prediction,
you didn't talk to him. He didn't call you.
Doesn't matter.
He didn't text you.
Doesn't matter.
He called me.
But doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, it
doesn't matter.
No.
Okay.
No, I just wanted to mess with you.
I wasn't aware that he called you, by the way.
He did. He's like,
okay, man, it's really important that you get my branding right.
He's like, hey, girl.
I don't think that he was like that.
How you doing?
I don't think that he did that.
Yeah, you don't know.
So anywho,
he had the usher voice.
So Danny and Pinhead are in this room, right? And they're all and he's like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "I'm the Prince of Hell. Welcome."
That's Ozzy Osbourne.
No.
Okay.
It's okay. You can imagine this is Ozzy Osbourne with nails in his face.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway.
But he's so nice.
So anywho, he's like.
I'm the Prince of motherfucking.
He's like, "Hey, remember your friend? What's his name? Donnie? What was his name?
Dylan.
Remember Dylan? Yeah, man. You really did him in. You did him good. You know what I mean? We us Cenobites showed up and we're all
we had fun. We had fun with him.
We cut his legs off.
We twisted his lungs.
And we don't have very good wheelchairs here in hell, and so he's having a very difficult go of it. Having a tough time.
He's like, Dylan's in hell. I didn't want this.
He's like,
anywho. I just wanted Jessica.
So he's like, anywho, I'm gonna lay down some ground rules here. As my fee, for granting your wish.
There you go.
My fee for granting your wish.
Yep.
I'm gonna need to take some souls. I'm
gonna need your firstborn soul.
I'm gonna need your soul.
Oh,
honestly,
he's gonna need his firstborn. No, he's gonna need his firstborn soul. This kid's like, I ain't having kids. I'm 8.
That's a pretty bad thing to ask for because
some fucking Rumpelstiltskin shit.
Pretty low chance that anyone's ever gonna
Fucking Rumpelstiltskin.
What did Rumpelstiltskin do?
Ask for like the firstborn kid, like not even the soul, like the whole kid.
So he's Pinhead
He's
is
fucking Rumpelstiltskin of souls. Yeah, man.
I think that he asked for the soul of the kid.
Jessica. Oh.
Of Danny. All right? Danny's soul.
Danny would say no. Anyone would say no. You can't have my soul. Get the fuck out of here unless you're Tina Turner and it's the devil.
But he's not just going to say no. Because you don't say no to a gigantic guy with
This is not a good bargain. That's it.
Yeah,
you broke Dylan's legs and you want my soul? This is not a good bargain. I got to get a little bit more bang for my buck.
It is a terrible deal, and that's why he negotiates. Yeah. He goes, listen, my soul, that sucks, all right?
It's worth more.
That's not even a good soul.
I don't care about dialogue.
I'll tell you what, I'll get you a better soul than mine if you just let me go. Just let me go, and I'll get you a kick-ass soul.
I'll get you the president's soul. Who was the president then? Reagan? W first? 87? I'll get you the president's soul. Okay, you want it? Okay, gotcha. Who was the president?
In what year?
87.
Reagan.
It was Reagan?
It was Reagan. Mm. He goes, I will give you souls. Is that how he talks? Like that? In an old man voice?
Ronald Reagan. I like Dare.
So Danny says to Pinhead.
To Nancy Reagan.
To Nailhead there.
Oh.
And he goes, I'll get you an even better soul than my soul if you let me go. And
Nancy
he's like,
Reagan.
and Pinhead's all like, wow, that sounds like a tantalizing deal. And so Danny is all like, whoop, instantly teleported back into his room, and like the toy box is glowing. All right, that's like the glow of a promise. Like I need you to keep your promise here.
Get the glow.
Keep your promise. Keep the promise.
Would you get the glow? Remember that movie?
No. So
show enough.
So what happens next?
You gotta get the glow.
What happens next?
Bruce Leroy kicks through the door. So you can get the glow.
Who the hell is
we watched that movie!
Bruce Leroy. Who the hell is that?
Oh my god, show enough!
Who the hell is that?
The Shogun! That Kung Fu movie that was in the Bronx.
Nobody's ever seen that movie.
Oh my god, you watched it with me!
I don't remember.
You loved it!
I don't remember it.
Ah! Alright,
so talk about something that happens in the movie that actually will happen. That could happen.
I can't. I'm done.
Don't give ourselves a 0% chance. Also, you have to say a little bit of something because I've done too much talking.
Yours is great.
You have to get.
This is a great movie.
You have to get some stuff in there.
If you're not accurate, we're gonna make this movie.
Get some stuff in there.
I think he kills the kid.
What kid?
Danny.
Pinhead kills Danny?
Straight off the bat. He has no patience.
We're 30 or 45 minutes into the movie.
No.
We need way more stuff to happen.
He killed him right when he found the box. He killed him. That's what I think, when he was playing basketball.
You're going back in time, though. You see.
I know, because that's what I think.
And so what's the ending of the movie going to be if that's the case?
Something else happened, but I don't know.
What is the something else, though?
I don't know. I'm not a movie maker.
Do you know what the point of the video is? What's the point of this video?
All right, so whose soul did he promise to Pinhead?
Anybody's. He said it's going to be a better soul.
Okay, so I said the president.
Does that mean that you think that's getting a little lofty at this point, though? How's he gonna lure the president into this?
I think that this guy is not necessarily a demon.
Okay.
But Pinhead became a demon, but he used to be a human. A real live person.
All right.
And then he went to hell, and he was his life was just, he was just so angry and resentful. That's why he went to hell and became a demon. So he's hell-bent on serving justice.
Okay. And now he wants back to be a human again, or no?
No, he just wants to punish everyone.
Just wants to punish everyone?
Yeah, he likes his role. He likes his job.
All right. So Danny just left hell, and is back on Earth now, and it's his goal to find a soul to replace his to go to hell.
Of course, since his parents are divorcing, this dude, Pinhead's gonna come back and kill his fucking parents.
But how?
He's gonna take their souls.
Just like that, though?
I did see something else. I don't know if it was like a photo or something I just remembered. The box comes apart. Hooks fly out of the box.
That's crazy.
I just remembered this.
Okay.
And hook people.
Okay.
And like probably just tears them the fuck apart.
So
I remember.
I've got an idea. I got it. I know how this movie ends. I know how the movie ends.
Can't believe I didn't remember this to begin with.
So we know that the box has hooks that come out of it, okay? And they're soul hooks. They hook people's souls, right?
Ooh, yes.
Right? So Danny is all like, man, everybody sucks. I'm so mad because like, you know.
Oh, Danny's actually dead. He just doesn't realize it.
Okay, so Sixth Sense is happening now for some reason.
Yeah,
The Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Danny is a spirit creature that moves the box around, just like
he's a Cenobite.
And he doesn't even realize it.
Doesn't realize he's dead.
Okay.
Because he's little.
So
this makes me so sad.
So anywho, Danny is a baby. Danny is a Cenobite now, and he doesn't realize it.
Cenobite baby.
And can people see him, or is he invisible?
He's invisible.
And he's invisible. Okay, so Danny's an invisible Cenobite.
He was invisible to begin with, so it's no different.
Then how was he talking to his friends at school if he's invisible?
He wasn't. He was talking at them.
Oh my god.
Yeah. They were all in a circle talking.
Okay.
He thought that they were talking back.
All right. Well, anywho, so Danny doesn't know he's a Cenobite, but he is a Cenobite, and he just promised Pinhead that he would get him a souls so that Pinhead wouldn't take his soul, even though Pinhead already took his soul. Are you following me?
I am following
Are you following me?
I am following you. He didn't specify what souls he promised.
So Danny's all like,
his parents.
He's all like, yeah, my parents suck because they're getting divorced, and so he plots.
And then the Pinhead guy remembers thousands of years ago that his parents divorced.
And they feel a deep emotional connection.
They are connected, and he wants to kill everyone.
All right, so Danny says he knows about a party that his parents are going to go to, even though they're getting divorced.
There's a lot of
They're
souls.
all a member of a country club, all right? It's like Karate Kid, where they do the country club
people.
scene.
Yeah.
And they're all terrible. They all look down on everybody. They're all just snubbing their noses at everybody at their yacht club. It's a yacht club now.
Yeah.
And
too bad it's not the redneck yacht
Danny
club.
shows up where his parents are at the yacht club, and there's like 500 other people there, just like the prom scene in Carrie, right? And he's all like, all right, Pinhead, let's do your stuff. And he sets the thing down.
But do they call him Pinhead? I don't think they call him Pinhead to his face.
They say, all right, white guy, let's go.
They're like, all right, man, come on.
And he sets the box down in the middle of the yacht club, and then like the hooks start coming out, and they start hooking everybody, and everybody's like, ah, oh no!
I like this.
And they're getting hooked.
This is some Carrie shit.
All over the place in the thing, and Danny is all like, ooh.
This reminds me of another movie.
Okay.
Where Cabin Fever.
I've never seen it.
All right, well, that's a one that you could do, but I could participate. I could just be there. It's a good one. Okay, go ahead.
And anyway, so everybody inside the yacht club gets hooked, and then Pinhead is all like, "What's up, Danny? You just passed your Cenobite training, dog. You an official Cenobite, dog."
And he's like, "What the fuck's a Cenobite? I'm a Cenobite. I'm a kid."
Like, you and me, we're hanging out. Our official football team is the Helled Kites.
All right, come on with me into this portal.
And he's all like, good job, buddy.
Like a Rick and Morty style portal.
And then he gets transported into like a badass looking like Cenobite.
Yeah.
And everybody's all, like, welcome.
And Danny's like, no, I don't want to die.
First Danny's a little bit hesitant, but then he's all like,
you think so?
Oh, cool, I've got a rocket launcher arm.
I think Danny would freak the fuck out.
He'd be like,
I don't want this.
I think he'd be like low level freaking out for a minute, but then he'd be like, all right, I've got rocket thruster feet, and I can literally
thruster penis.
I can literally fly via my penis all over the entire galaxy.
I'm coming for you, Jessica!
What do I have to be upset about? Oh, and meanwhile, the girl, whose boyfriend died, Jessica. Yeah, Jessica.
She's at the dance.
Oh
no, she's at the yacht club.
No. Jessica is this is the last scene in the movie. Okay. Jessica is walking home, and on the side of the road, what does she see? But a little toy box on the side of the road, and she's all like, "Ooh."
Maybe there's more than one.
And that's right, and that's the end of the movie right there.
And then we'll go to movie 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Maybe we'll see how it goes. No. We'll see how this goes.
Not us.
Not us. Okay.
Not us.
Not us. Okay.
We might have to watch like 3.5, maybe 2.5.
Okay. So to summarize, all right, we got Danny. He finds a box, all right, and then he goes to school with the box, and like somebody that he doesn't like gets hurt and or dies, okay, and then he goes home and he finds a magic shop that tells him what the box is, and then he goes home and he gets like teleported to hell, and then in hell he learns that he has to like give souls to the Cenobites in order to not become a soul himself that gets taken, and so he takes the box to like a yacht club where he takes like hundreds of cells.
That's their food.
And then he finds out that he was a Cenobite the whole time.
All right, I want to watch this movie now. See how close we are.
Yeah. So there we go. We're done.
I want to say we're pretty close.
I'm going to say that we're 75% accurate. 3 out of 4 things that we predicted are definitely going to happen in this movie. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I agree.
All right. So here we are the next day. We found Hellraiser on, is it Amazon?
Amazon, yep, Prime.
We found Hellraiser on Amazon Prime, and we're ready to watch it here. We've got our notes here of all of our predictions of what's going to happen. And so every time something that we predicted happens in the movie, we're going to check it off. And if it doesn't happen at the end, it's not going to count. And so at the end of the video, we're going to calculate how many predictions that we got right and base that on a score of 100. So let's get started, right?
Okay.
All right. All right, so we watched the whole movie, and we're going to see how many of our predictions actually happened.
I would say we got 2 half points.
Well, let's find out. Was there a main character who's an 8-year-old named Danny? It's a big no. Did Danny get separated from his friends? No. Did he find the toy box in the woods? That's a big no.
Just no Danny, unfortunately.
Danny didn't find his friends.
No kids.
Did any fish die? No fish died.
Crickets. And there was a pet shop.
He goes to school and he's jealous of his crush's boyfriend, Dylan. Was anyone jealous in this movie at all?
There was someone jealous.
There's a little bit of jealousy.
With Frank.
I'm going to award us 1 point for that one right there, all right?
Oh, that's generous.
He wishes that Dylan would disappear. That's a
no, he would. He wishes... Okay, so Frank wishes that...
His brother would
disappear. What's his brother's name again?
Jerry?
Larry.
All right, I'll give us 1 point for that.
We get a point for that one.
All right. Did anyone die in a school?
No.
No, okay. Were there any magic stores?
There was a pet store.
There was a pet store.
We get a half a point.
All right, we're going to have a half point there.
Yeah.
Half a point. Okay. Did anyone tell him what the toy box is, or did anyone learn what that box is?
We did learn what it is.
Okay, all right, half point for that.
Yeah.
When you make a wish to the toy box, it opens the gates to hell.
It's true. That one's true.
All right, I'm definitely gonna check that one off, and that's 3.7 points right there.
Nice.
Did anyone get divorced in this movie? No. Did anything transform into a huge room for hell? Yeah, I'm gonna give that one too.
Her
hospital room.
Hospital room.
All right.
And the bedroom upstairs.
Pinhead appears and tells him he needs his soul for his wish. That's another one I think is true too. I think that happened.
He needs something.
He appeared. He wanted some souls. All right.
Oh, he'll give him other people's. That happened. Mm-hmm. What? We're doing good.
All right, we're picking up speed here. It says here, Pinhead used to be a real human. I don't know if that's true or not. They never said that in the movie.
They never said that, but I do think that that's a thing that we find out.
A party at a country club? Were there any parties? There were no parties.
They did have a party. They had a dinner party.
No one died at it, though.
No one died.
All right, hooks fly out of the box and killed everyone at the party. I'm going to give us a half point for that because the hooks did come out of the box, but there was no party or anything like that. So, all right, next.
they
you.
Might be.
That was you, and that's a no. That's
they
a big
might
no.
be. That was me.
Pinhead appears telling Danny that he passed the test. That's a no.
The girl kind of passed the test though.
I don't think there was a test. Danny transforms into a scary Cenobite. That's a no.
Yes. Frank does.
Danny and Pinhead return to hell. That's a huge no.
Frank does though.
No, his head exploded. He never turned into nothing.
The first time he did.
And then finally,
came back. She's trying
at the
to walk
end,
home.
Jessica is walking home and finds the toy box.
Kirsty's walking home, but she already had the toy box.
I'm going to give a half point for that one.
There's more than one toy box. Ooh,
and that
I want to know about this.
They never said that in the movie. All right, so we have 18
out of 100.
Out
right?
of 100. And there you have it, everybody.
Yay! I think we did good.
Final score right here, 18 out of 100.
I think we did good.
So we got an 18 out of 100. I think that we...
This is a good lesson to learn.
That's almost 20 out of 100, and that's almost 1 out of 5. So that means almost 1 out of 5 of our predictions came true. And so I think that that's pretty good when you think about it, right?
That's a good start.
That's a pretty good start, you know?
Yeah.
So there you have it. We... describing movies that we have never seen before. It went pretty good.
Pretty good.
Hellraiser, I don't recommend it. I don't like the movie.
It was terrible.
I don't like the movie.
It made no sense. Maybe the next 9 will make sense.
It was gross. There was way too many fingers going in people's mouths.
Too many bugs.
Too many bugs, too many fingers in the mouth.